Yo, 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 POE Vermouth here. About to watch POE vs. Doctors on Cloak of Night from the perspective of POE Daunt here. Looks like POE Char on there, that's me, also in the game here. About whatever this was, 15 years ago. So let's speed things up here a little bit so we can get to it. It's kind of weird me watching this now with the weather settings on. I think that was like the standard to leave off, as it might distract from pure perfection in playing the game here. So, oh yeah, of course we got like the sound pack going on, so we're just like spamming through that in global. Classy move always, I feel like. Dude, gotta like move away from the this dude behind me clicking. That's actually probably me doing it. In any case, I'm trying to think of the kind of context here. I can't recall if POE was trying to take a spot from Doctors or vice versa. Either way, I think Doctors were a pretty consistently solid team. They were usually, I think, in like the top 5, if not the top 3. Oh my god, with this spam, right? There we go, alright. Yeah, tossing out some mines there to kill some cappers returning. So, this was kind of a weird map. It was released in a sort of a new pack, along with a few other ones, and I don't think anybody really knew what to make of it just because the vision was so bad. Hitting the pole there. The vision was so bad, very kind of hard to see in the distance and all, and you know, I think that the routes that we're going to see POE Daunt on here, let me actually slow it down one notch. Yeah, a little better there. The routes we're going to see Daunt on here are, you know, this kind of thing where I'm not sure if he had some special version of it that you could actually see where you were going, but in order to sort of figure these out, you really had to spend a lot of time doing it. I mean, I think Daunt typically in the day would, he's saying go, go, go. I think in the day he would typically spend quite a bit of time on like his own server or something, or some practice server, trying to figure these routes out. I don't know what that was. Oh, I guess Mini just grabbed the flag. Yeah, these this is kind of interesting just to see, as you know, this was definitely one of those. Oh man, look at our base; it's totally owned. As you typically sort of saw two different types of maps, if not more than that. You know, one was like this pretty much, where it had a lot of setup routes, it involved a lot of timing, and others were ones where you could more or less just do sort of improvisational routes, or do setup routes and stuff too. But it was a lot more kind of fast-paced. This one definitely the former. So you know, he's kind of getting set up on one hill. I imagine Minidisc is somewhere else, being the other capper, sort of getting ready for it. You know, and then sort of calling the attacks. I think our strategy on this... Yeah, they're calling get the enemy flag. Flag. Oh, look at that, right through. Jesus. Yeah, the strategy on this was to have the heavy O, I think, stand on the hills, like say 3 heavy O or so. All arrive roughly at the same time and start spamming down onto that center location, as it was sort of in the middle of a valley there. Then have the cappers come in, just, you know, and hopefully not get team killed by the mortars. Yeah, as you can see from the chat there's obviously, I think, a lot of talking going on TeamSpeak to sort of get things going.
No problem. No problem. Get going enemy flag.
Heavy D's still there. What are you calling that for, offense? What's going on? Yeah, it looks like they're actually doing a really good job getting our base down. Shit, I mean, I think that's the, what, like, second or third time he's come back to have the base totally fucked. But yeah, I mean, this is just so weird to see. Just that, I mean, it looks like he's sort of skating off into nowhere, but he actually is going to a very specific hill in order to get his kind of route started here. Yeah, I mean, God, what is that, like 3 misses in a row, I think? Yeah, I mean, the sort of challenging part about this is not sort of like, you know, easy to get the flag, we'll just go ahead and get it, and then, he's about to type something here. You know, and then just kind of rinse repeat. This was very much like a, you know, a low capping kind of game. Low scoring kind of game, maybe? And refreshing those mines there. Those mines, by the way, in case you're kind of unfamiliar, are pretty much to cap the enemy cappers, because they were using pretty similar routes. I don't know if this was like an exactly mirrored map, but it was certainly close enough that the other guys would be doing roughly what we're trying to do, which is start from a hill behind the base, come up through the flag, and as you're returning, you're pretty much on the heading... There we go, dude. That's what's supposed to happen. So yeah, I mean, look at him now. He's just like way up in the sky. And boom, right down on our flag, right? Like, the whole thing pretty much here is based on him getting a clean grab. If it's a clean grab, he's completely gone. You're not going to catch him ever, pretty much. So yeah, so POE leading, I guess Minidisc must have scored one of those, so we're leading 2-0 right now. I'm trying to remember, I knew at a certain point, and I think it was maybe after this map that we'd spent enough time practicing on it, just because it was like... I think we were a little bit concerned about doctors taking maybe the other map, so it's like, you know, we don't really like this one, but let's at least try to fucking win it, so, you know, so we're not gonna just completely lose off being, you know, fucked over or something from doing two sort of standard maps and they just beat us. God, look at this, right? I mean, if he gets the flag, how do you stop him? I mean, it's just out of control. But, as I was saying, I think after this map, maybe, this really got to be sort of one of POE's go-to maps, because nobody else liked it. It was, I mean, it's a shitty fucking map, to be honest with you. Like, it's far away bases, pretty much. It's, you know, it's hard to sort of figure out the routes because you can't see anything. It's hard to defend. It's hard to attack. You know, I mean, and the whole thing, too, here is not the most complex strat. It's like, okay, wait till we start, you know, spamming... Oh, look at that. Yeah, tell that defense to get out of here, Dr. Mephisto. Yeah, a little bit of a sketchy route there. Yeah, it looks like POE Alley probably in the base, just like owning it, and Doctor's returning the favor there. Yeah, a little bit of a standoff here. So it looks like POE Charon, the famous POE Charon, has the enemy flag. A little bit of a standoff situation here. Oh yeah, we got Herb Town there on the other side. I think he joined POE at one point later on. So yeah, now we see Daunt doing a little heavy offense here, spamming down. I think the only sort of oh man, those irritating front elf turrets. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things, too, just by the nature of the map, you had to have that spam to get rid of the turrets there, because otherwise, I mean, it just saps you out trying to get the flag out of there. And the good guy's up 4-0 right now, just really taking it to the doctors. I mean, hard to say here what the doctors are kind of thinking at this point, because, I mean, it's not like this is such like an amazing blowout where it's grab after grab after grab, but... You know, because there is quite a bit of time between each one, but I think they must have been very frustrated by... Yeah, many just getting it this time. You know, very frustrated just by being sort of... wow, 5-0, huh? By being sort of unable to stop those caps. I mean... what can I say? 5-0. That was pretty solid victory there. Anyway.